My name's Amy Ruth, and I'll be talking about my Literacy Center for Low-Level Readers today. My center goes along with the book, The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson. It is for second grade. The center addresses the standard LAFS2RL3.7, and that standard states use information gained from the illustrations and words in a print or digital text to demonstrate understanding of characters, settings, or plot. My center focuses on the students showing their understanding of characters in specific. The students will begin by going to the listening center and listening to the story being read to them as they flip the page as prompted. This is a center for low-level learners, which is why instead of expecting the students to read this story independently, they will be listening to it instead. It also is suitable for low-level readers because it has very simple writing assignments. They are required to use critical thinking skills, however, they're not required to write an entire page. Instead, they will, after their listening center, they will be completing this web. It is a character traits web. They will draw a picture of the character seen most often in the story, which is the mouse. They will draw a picture of the mouse and label it in the middle of the graphic organizer. And then they will discuss with their peers and collaborate with them. Go back into the story and talk about what traits does the mouse show us? What does his actions tell us? And they will discuss that together. After they discuss their thoughts on the behaviors of the mouse and his personality, his traits, they will do this independently. They will put a word in each box to describe the mouse. And when they're finished, they'll choose one of those words to write a complete sentence of on the back. They will write one full sentence about the mouse using one of those traits. They use critical thinking skills in this center because they are reasoning with their peers. They are comparing perspectives. One student may say, well, I think the mouse was mean because he was tricking people. And another student may say, well, I think the mouse is very clever because he was tricking people to protect himself from the predators in the wood. So they have a chance to compare perspectives with their peers. They also are listening critically. They are at the listening center, hearing the story being read to them, and while they're reading, they're thinking about the character traits. What character traits am I hearing? An article by Catherine McKnight, she states, Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences suggests that students are better able to learn and internalize information when more than one modality is employed in instructional strategy. A graphic organizer alone uses visual and spatial learning styles. Along with the listening center as an auditory learning style, that is 3 learning styles that are employed in this one center. In a Just Read Florida article about literary centers, they talk about the importance of students working collaboratively in order to meet literary goals. So they are able to work together to discuss and in order to develop that literary goal of character traits, understanding characters in a specific story. In an article in Teacher Vision, they talk about the opportunity to practice and extend standards they have already learned. So this center would be great to give your students after you've already discussed what character traits are and have maybe already found character traits in another story together. Now it's their turn to do it independently. This is my rubric for this story. It is based on a 20-point scale, has a spot for their name at the top, and has the title, The Gruffalo Character Traits Webs for Low-Level Readers. It has the standard that is addressed in the center, It has 4 aspects that the student should do well on to receive a great grade, which is listening skills, collaboration, character traits, and sentence structures. The points are out of 20 points. I hope you enjoyed listening about my center. Thank you.